Alright, welcome back everybody. Hope your week has been a good one. And as you can tell by the stream title, we're going to go back into NHL 20. Been, what about 6 weeks I think, since we last did anything with the Vancouver Canucks that we created. We are the reigning Stanley Cup champs. And last time, I'm trying to think what we did last time. I think we finished the off season and we did up to the start of the regular season. I'm just going to bring that screen up so I can actually see. Yeah, yes we have. Alright, so we are at the just before the start of the regular season. Looks like our first game's up against Carolina. Was it Carolina who we played last year? I'm gonna check that. How do I check that? Is it in here somewhere? Can I not? Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Yeah, awards. Here we go. Can I check the awards? Stanley Cup. It was Carolina. There you go. So we played the Hurricanes. So it's a rematch. Game. What did we beat him in? Did we beat him in 6 or 7? I think we beat him in 6. I think. Anyway, regardless, we have a rematch against Carolina. First up, what a way to start the season, eh? Home game for us. That'll be pretty fun. I don't remember if we did anything. I think we did make some changes, did we not? Oh, that's right. We brought in Cedric Paquette for our third line center. And we also have Melker Karlsson on the fourth line there. We kept Brendan Tanev. Of course, from memory, Rickard Rakell was injured for a bunch of that season. So I think we moved Tanev up to that second line and had a few guys in for us. Duclair's grown for us, so that's pretty good. Or did we trade for him? We might have traded for him. Yes, we did. We traded for him. Who did we have on our team last year then? We didn't. No, we traded for him the previous year. Never mind. I know what we're doing. As I said, it's been a while since we've done here. He's listed as a first line forward though. So these guys are going to have ice time, aren't they? We're going to have to change up our power play. I fancy. Oh, we have. Okay, that's fine then. 4-man power play, same thing. Horvat and Rakell. Oh, we went Rakell because you have the left-right combo there. And I think I really need to give him a bit more ice time, don't I? Duclair. Yeah, but that's alright. Maybe. But yeah, that's what our forward line looks like. In the end, we couldn't move Tanev. I think we moved out Tyler Mott instead, from memory. We've got Zach McEwen there, still on the fourth line. Looks like he's going to be our grinder for that. That's right, he wanted to actually not stay initially, and then in the off-season I think he said he did. He wanted to stay, so that's pretty good. Yeah, there you go. We traded away Vince Dunn. And we picked up Philip Broberg instead. Not as good, but younger, and has a pretty good potential. So I'm hoping that he can grow into probably, you know, mid-80s in terms of an overall. That would be helpful for us. Looks like Pulock grew. I think he was an 86 last year. He only got 2 points in the preseason. That's a bit worrying. What did Quinn get? 10. Okay. Good job, Quinn. And we're going to stick with our very reliable third line there with Patrick Nemeth and Troy Stecher. Travis Hamonic was pretty good for us previous season. So everything's going all right. And then goalies, I think we are sticking with what we had. Demko and James Reimer. We thought about maybe making a move for Elvis Merzlikins, but decided against it. I think we can get another year out of Jim. I think we only got him for another year, is that right? Yeah, 1.3 mil for him. We got Demko for another 3 years. What else do we have here? Who is signed long-term? I think Quinn we signed long-term. 4 years left for him, 5 years for Pulock. 2 for Broberg, still on his rookie deal. Another couple for Travis Hamonic, another couple for Nemeth. And Troy Stecher is due a contract this year. Whoops. I want offense now. Nemesnikov, I think we signed for another couple years. Yeah, 3 years still for him, 3 for Petey, 4 for Brock, 5 for Raquel. Horvat's got this year and then needs a new deal. Of course, we know what happened in real life with him. Got traded to the Islanders a couple weeks back, and promptly re-signed with him for like a 8-year deal at like 8.5 mil. So I wish him good luck. One of my favorite players of our current team. Duclair we got for another 3 years. Kara we signed for 2. Paquette for a couple years. Anderson's got 1 more year left on this. Tanev's got 3 more years. Melker Karlsson, I'll get it right eventually. We got for another couple years, and same with McEwen, we got for 3 years. Alright, so that's our team. Let's say we have a look and see where some big line or big name guys went, huh? Let's go propose trade. We'll see. Actually, no, we're not going to go propose trade. We're going to just do lineups. So view lines, let's have a look at what teams have here. Tim Stutzel. Is he always on Anaheim? I think he was, right? Yeah. Jacob Vrana. Similar player to Duclair from the looks of it, eh? Brendan Saad, Sam Steele, Marcus Johansson, Nazem Kadri, Lundstrom, Silverberg, Morand, Brock Nelson, that's right, we shifted him out a couple of years ago, and Sonny Milano. Not terrible for the Ducks. Hayden Fleury, Cam Fowler, Larson Anderson. The Axel Anderson? Yes, it is. DeBoer and McQuaid. What about in net? What do they got? Jack Gibson still? Gibson is gone. Aiden Agostino, 19-year-old, and Lucas Dostil. Is he picked up by that? Yep. Alright. Next team, what do we got? Arizona, Darcy Kemper, and Antti Ranta. Fair enough. Keller, Athanasiou, Johnny Goodrow, Garland, Dvorak Kessel, Kreider, Faxa, and Chapman. Is he a draft pick? He must have been a draft pick. First round, a couple years ago. Fair enough. Larson, Krause, Hayden, and Mika Koivu. Ekman Larson and Chichurin, who I think There's rumors around him getting traded this year, eh? Abby's looking at a letterbox. Yes, Abby, you kicked all the litter all over the floor. I see that. Olimata and Soderstrom, Capobianco and Haraldsson. Fair enough. No real... They're not doing any team? Okay, fair enough. Boston don't have a team. Neither do them. Probably because they're Eastern Conference and we don't get Eastern Conference. Who's this guy? Nelson Marco. 10th round pick a couple years back. Fair enough. Offense, defense, what do we got? Valimaki, Oli Levy, there you go, there's our boy. That we moved for... It was TJ Brody, I think, back then, wasn't it? That we moved that for? Or was it Hamannik? I don't remember. What goalie have they got? I presume they would have Markstrom. No, they don't. Mackay? I don't know. And Feel. Okay, both pretty young guys. Nothing for Chicago. Nothing for Colorado or Dallas. Detroit. Edmonton, we got McDavid on the wing. Interesting. I'd have put him in the center, but whatever. "37-year-old Brian Boyle there on the third line. Not brilliant for the Oilers there. Tanev and Adam Larson, first line. Vince Dunn, yeah, there we go. We know he's like an 83 or an 82. Real good player for us, not gonna lie. He was instrumental for us in winning the Cup last season. Mrazek and UC Saros. Florida, we don't have the Kings. Jonathan Quick is still there. 36 years old. Vladi, McCarty. I think he was a early pick. With second overall pick. Or not the last draft, but the previous one. Interesting. Holtz. 4th round pick. The year before. Alright. So they're getting a few good young guys now, huh? Very different team. I don't see Kopitar anywhere. Madison Bowie, Seth Jones. They picked him up, okay. Yep, no Drew Doughty either. Minnesota, we don't have any. Montreal, New Jersey. Nashville, we don't. Islanders, we don't. We're not going to have anything until we get to probably San Jose. Oh, there you go. Brett Burns is still playing. It looks like they don't have... yeah, they don't have... Who was that? Carlson, right? They don't have Carlson anymore. Oh, there you go. Jonathan Deline, who used to be part of the Vancouver Canucks. I think we moved him... That was a while ago. We traded for him because we moved someone to Ottawa, I think. And then we moved him over to San Jose. Sam Gagner. What goalie do they have here? Cam Talbot, okay. St. Louis, I don't think we'll have any data available. Same with Tampa. Same with Toronto. Vegas, we might. Oh, they got Shane Wright, there you go. 2nd overall. Big move for Vegas there. Glass. Yeah, not too bad a team there. Theodore Schmidt. Bit weak on defense from the looks of it. And maybe in net as well. Unless they got someone else that I'm not seeing. Winnipeg, I don't think we see anything, and same with Washington. Okay, so that's it. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I don't know what she was doing there. Decided that she didn't want to go to the litter box or something? I don't know. I mean, we did clean it for her, so maybe we missed something, and she decided, yeah, there's nothing in there, I don't want to do that. Anyway, let's continue on, shall we? Regular season's got to start soon. Here we go. Would we like to assign our pro and amateur scouts? No, I don't. Oh, actually, yes. I think we probably do need to do that, don't we? Let's make sure they're in the right area. Let's have a look. So, we need... all those guys are good in the Atlantic. Oh, sorry, in the NHL. The AHL is good. We've got a couple guys in the Dub, a couple guys in the O, a couple guys in the Q, a couple guys in the States, rest of the world, Russia, La Liga, and the Swedish Hockey League. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we are good for that. So maybe now we can have a look at the other team lines. Can we do that? Or is it still going to be, can't do that? Can't do that, okay. Just trying to think how we can essentially cheat. Probably have a look at who the big names are. We really wanted to, I guess. Stutzel and Morand over there. Bock is pretty good, but he's still in the AHL. You got this Chapman guy. Isn't he like 11th overall? Yeah, he was. They want to give up an Athanasiou and Erratic Faxa. Interesting. Boston... Pasternak, full trade value, same with Torrey Krug, same with Charlie McAvoy. Oh no, McAvoy's a tiny bit off there, okay. Brad Marchand. Nick Ritchie, David Krejci, Charlie Coyle. So yeah, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on him, to be honest, but I don't think his deal is, yeah, he'd be real good for like a third or fourth line, not gonna lie. Buffalo, who they got? Arati, I think he was the first overall in the draft a couple years ago, alright. Rasmus Dahlin. That's pretty good, eh? They got a good forward and a good defenseman. Of course, they do not have what's his name? Jack Eichel. I don't see him. Calgary, Sean Monahan and Marco. Still got Hannafin. Yalevi's got real good trade value. I think that'll go down though, because I think his trade value is around these two guys, Raffle and Lindholm, from memory. Unless he had a real good year for him, I guess. No one really there. Like, the only young guy is Svechnikov. Really. Neckis, not too bad. Chicago, Adam Bockfist, Paddy Kane, Taves, Nylander, DeBrincat. Oh, they got Kirby Dack, who is a power forward, apparently. Colorado, McKinnon, Rantanen, Labe, Landeskog, McCarr. So they got four guys who are full trade value. Gerard's pretty close. And it sort of drops off a little bit, but still not too shabby. Columbus, Zach Werenski, and Downey. I don't know who this guy is. He's obviously a draft pick, 4th overall. Last year's draft, not the current one, but the previous year. Granlund, Toffoli. Oh yeah, that's alright, because we moved Toffoli for Duclair. I remember that now. Ryan Murray's got low trade value. Interesting. Texier. Where is Nyquist? We don't know. There's Dubois. I don't know why he is. Oh, because we haven't scouted him, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Eskinen and Klingberg. So real good defensive pairing for that, because I think one's a lefty and one's a righty, isn't he? Yeah. Sagan, Ben, Esselindell. Again, guys who are reasonably old. Philip Zadina. Brendan Perlini. Cider looks pretty young. 21-year-old. Picked up just before this game, huh? In the 2019 draft, 6th overall. Fair enough. The other Svechnikov. And we're still watching Yamamoto, because I think for the playmaking ability, but there is no way we're going to get that trade value. Same with the Nuge. I'm just looking for like young guys in here who might have pretty good trade value. We'll see where the future is. Okay, well the Kings definitely, we know that with these two guys. Someone to watch out for in the future. Minnesota don't really have anybody. There you go, they got this guy, Christian Blackburn, 3rd overall pick. Got a couple guys here, eh? Brooke, Yolan, Norlinda, and Meyer. 23 and younger, same with Nick Suzuki in the end, I guess. Nashville. No real young guys other than Tolvanen and Fabro. Yeah, there's Jack Hughes, huh? I'll try and pick him up for his brother, but I don't think we'll be able to do that. They also got this guy, Lucas Raymond. Yeah, he was a pretty early draft pick, wasn't he? 3rd overall. But really, it's just those 3 guys there, huh? Hughes, Hisha, and Raymond. They've got 2 #1 draft picks there. Barzell, Dobson, Lindholm, Wallstrom. We tried to get Wallstrom. I do remember that in the draft. The trade value was not there. They just refused to do it. I wanted to get him instead of Duclair, because I think he would be real good on that second line, but I don't think they were willing to part. Even though it's very obvious that they would be. So it's in red, but anyway. These two are about the youngest guys, huh? Dobson and Wallstrom. Now, 21-year-old there, Holmstrom. When did they pick him up? 2019. 23rd overall, okay. Rangers and Aaron. I don't know who this Chittle guy is. Philip Chittle. 1st overall, 2017. Oh, sorry, 21st overall, 2017. Alright. Anderson. With the young guys. Kako, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. He was, what, 2nd overall? In Hughes' draft. Lundell. 7th overall in 2020, alright. Taylor Hall's gone to Ottawa. Brandstrom. Tkachuk. Lafreniere. I'm guessing went first overall. Yes, he did. So they got a couple guys there coming up, huh? They got Lafreniere there. Tkachuk is still only 23. Brandstrom's 23 as well, so not going too bad there. Provorov. Nolan we tried to get Patrick, I remember that now. We were trying to pick him up. And despite them wanting to give him up, it just was not working out. Because I don't think he played at all last year. Yeah, he's played 6 games in the first season of this game, 4 in the previous one, and then 7. So he's not been playing. So I don't really know why. We'll see if Philly actually play him this year. Okay, they got Hollander, that's about it as the young guys. 2018, second round. San Jose, they got Ginning, and Chmeliski. Wow. 6th round pick, okay. St. Louis, any young'uns? Costin, and that's it, pretty much, okay. Tampa, getting older. See Cal Foot, that's it. And finally, they've taken him off the trading block. Toronto, they want to give up Kapanen. Really? Because he's an RFA, I guess, right? Yeah. You know what? I might scout him actually. Well, let's scout him. Why not? See what we can do there. We also have this guy. When was he taken? 3rd round, 2018. Okay, so they don't really have too many young guys there anymore, huh? Vegas, we know, have a few. They got Wright, they got Krebs. Glass is only 23, same with Haig. Eklund is 19. Pitlick is 21. So they got a few young guys there. Washington, what do they got? They got Alexiev, who's only 22, pretty good. Sprong's 25, Johansson's 24. Elon is 24 as well, okay. Winnipeg. Patrick Laine, 24. Thessalainen's 23. Green's 24. Yeah, not much really, is there? Not a whole lot there. So we are sitting 11 mil below the cap space. Anaheim are at 10 mil. Who's close? Okay, Arizona's pretty close to the cap. So is Boston. So is Buffalo. Calgary are way under. They're just over the minimum. Carolina are pretty good. So are Chicago. Colorado got 1.5 million. Columbus got loads. Dallas have got 1.5 million. Detroit are pretty much right on it as well. The Oilers got 1.5 million. Oh wow, the Panthers have got $22,000. That's it. Wow. LA are pretty good. Mini way under. Montreal right in the middle. Nashville have got a couple mil. New Jersey got about in the middle as well. Islanders 1.5 million. Same with the Rangers. 1 mil for Ottawa. 1 mil for Philly. Pittsburgh are looking pretty good. So are the Sharks. St. Louis have got a mil. Tampa's got a 1.5 million. Toronto have just under a mil. Vegas are way under. The Caps had $60,000, that's it. 2.5 mil for Winnipeg. Alright, so everyone is under the cap. Some just barely, others looking way healthier. So let's get into this, shall we? See what our... Oh, actually, hang on, I can switch my injuries back on, can't I? I switched them off, I believe, for pre-season. Yeah, injuries are off, so we're going to switch them back on. I think we also have the... Yeah, so trade difficulties on medium. Fog of War. I'm going to switch off. For now, I'm going to switch off. I think we've had our fun in preseason, and I'm also going to switch off morale meeting. I'm going to switch those ones off. I'll keep morale, but I'll switch the meetings off. Had them on for 3 seasons. I think we are good. We'll save that, I think. Desktop audio is a little bit high, huh? So we'll lower that down a tick. Bit better. Lower it down a little bit more. There we go. So let's get into some simming, huh? See how we go. Do we go up to our first, Actually, we didn't check us, did we? After all that, we did not check our team. Who good young players do we have? Other than the obvious. So we've got this Clark guy, who's still not signed. He was picked up late, wasn't he? 3rd round. He's listed as a medium elite potential. Defenseman, right-handed, 2-way defender. I'm hoping eventually he can replace Ryan Pulock. But we're a good number of years away for that, so that's fine. That's pretty much it, huh, for us. We've got Stillman and Wakabayashi there. Oglander is in the AHL, so is Jet Wu. Hopefully these 2 guys will be able to come up in the next couple of years. Angren is about our last guy. Picked up as our last draft pick. Our last first rounder. There you go. Okay, that's fine. So we don't have much in the way of young talent coming up, but we do have our talent coming in already in the team. So I also have to make sure that we have our auto goalie rotation on, don't I? Injuries are on, we know that. Goalie rotation is on, there we go. So yeah, I hope everyone's week has been going well. Now that I'm working 5 days a week as well, it's kind of hard to get a second stream or a second day for a stream. The only other day really is Friday, Saturday. And we don't usually like streaming on Saturday because we usually like to just relax and have a day off to ourselves. So it's usually why we do that. We will sim this game. Let's see how we're going. I've got to figure out the speed though. Here we go. Alright, let's see how we're going. Oh, power play for Carolina does not go anywhere. Elias Pettersson gets us on the board against Jacob Markstrom. That's right, we moved Markstrom. Duclair doubles the lead. Nice. Power play goal for Anthony Duclair there. Sweet. Shots are even. But the lead is not. Cedric Paquette in his first official game for us gets on the board, makes it 3-0 for the Canucks after period 1. Shots pretty much even, 12-13 in Carolina's favour. But we are looking pretty good so far. I think Reimer used to be at Carolina actually, but we moved Markstrom over there. Evgeny Malkin on his new team gets a power play goal. How the hell did he score that? Oh well, whatever. Come on, Thatcher, you should have kept that out, buddy. So no shutout for Thatcher, and Malkin was the only one who gets anything in that second period there. Shots still pretty even. Horvat, the captain, makes it 4-1, restores our 3-goal lead. Shots are still pretty even. Besser makes it 5. We will watch a little bit of this game, I think. Carolina got a power play. We'll wait until that power play's ended, I think, before we jump in. Got my finger on the pause button, so I should be able to do this. It's still on the power play. It's probably, oh, it would have been a 2-minute, I guess. It's stuck on 3 minutes. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally finished. We will be streaming tonight. Back with Vikings Wolves of Midgard. We're getting close to that. We're finishing it. The first run through. We've still got, like what you could do with a Champions of Norath, things like that. You can do a plus run where you keep everything. Okay, we're going to pause that. And I think we're going to jump in, shall we? Alright, CPU versus CPU, yes. And let's jump in. So we are pretty close. Well, they have the better team technically on offense. Defense is even, and we have a slightly better goalie. Okay, I think we're good though. Let's rock and roll, shall we? Got to remember to mute the music, which I should be able to do just in here, so we'll do that right now. There we go, music is muted. So we are back on the capture device actually. Miraculously, I managed to figure out the problem that we were having with it.
Vancouver's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Puck picked up by Pullock, and that one stopped.
Held on there. I finally did give Markstrom his proper helmet.
Tonight they have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. With the steal, blocker save. Vancouver's up big time here in the late stages.
That was pretty close, I think. Mesnikov, Petey, and Besser. Oh, blocked. Good block there. 10 seconds. And that's going to be all she wrote, I think.
That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Ray, more shots, more offense, and they converted.
It dominated the game start to finish. You got a feel for the losing goaltender. He had to feel like he was at the end of a firing squad there.
I might turn the thing up a little bit, actually. I'll go up to...
For my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night.
Yeah, I'll turn the volume of that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now I can go back with the music. So your first stars, or your 3 stars, sorry. Anthony Duclair there gets the 3rd star with a goal and a hit. Thatcher Demko 2 stars. 1.48 goals against. I guess he got pulled at some point? Maybe? 21 saves. 955 save percentage. And Horvat, 1st star, goal and assist for the captain. Good job, boys. Good job. Love to see it. Love to get the season underway with a win. And a pretty dominant win at that. So we'll advance a day and we'll see how our AHL team is doing. A loss and a win. Okay. Actually, we didn't check them, did we? What do they got? That's right, we brought up Gadjevich, didn't we? Last year. We were hoping to bring him up. Because he's our power forward, but he's not good enough. It's listed as an AHL top 6 only. He's just not growing very good. That's alright, we've got, pardon me, Gadjevich and Hoglander, who hopefully will be pretty good here. What is... Balanced, balanced, energy balanced. Hang on, is that the same? Balanced, balanced, energy balanced. Oh, okay, well there you go. So, he's probably going to be our next guy, huh? Is he the same? Balanced cycle. Balance, balance. So I think Hoglander is probably going to be our guy on that second line. I've listed him as a power forward because he likes to throw the body around. I do know that. Whoops, I didn't want that. I wanted defense. Fenberg is going to be in our AHL. Okay, so who is our scratched players? I didn't check that. Hansel, fair enough. As a good center, Bergman. And Kaapo Kähkönen is our backup goalie. Interesting. Okay. Is he fully scouted? Like, is our team fully scouted now? Or, what? I don't know. Horvat wasn't yet, right? Doesn't actually tell me, does it? Will it if I go into edit lines? Not really. Okay, well, whatever. We are going to carry on. See how we're going. Let's go up to the end of the month, shall we? End of October. This year. Or last season, I should say. Nemesnikov has been injured with a mild concussion. Estimated return is October 18. He is our first line guy. Okay, I'm going to replace him manually, I think. So, I'm going to bring up, or bring in, Hansel. So Hansel can go on the 4th line there. And I'm going to put Tenev there, the power forward. And I think I'm going to bring in Raquel on the thing there. So that's what we're going to roll with for now. And we'll see how we go. So Martin Hanzal is getting his first game for Vancouver. Probably won't be too many games. There you go, Nemesnikov is back. So we'll do what we did then. So Nemesnikov goes in there. Raquel. So he probably only missed, what, 3 games there? All in all, not a big deal. We're going not too shabby right now. Vandenberg has lost morale because of ice time. But multiple guys have gained it because of that. Troy Stetcher wants more ice time as well. Okay, so we're 6-4 and 1. We obviously lost a few games in a row there, did we? Yes, we did. We lost 3 of our last 4 there. Okay. So 6-4 and 1, not too shabby. We are... Oh wow, the Oilers are having a good season, eh? So far. Of course, they have Vince Dunn. But I think Philip Broberg long-term will be the better player, I feel. So we are only 12 games in, aren't we? 11 games in, 6-4 and 1, so 11 games in. So let's see what is working and what is not, shall we? How's our power play and all that stuff doing? Goals for, we are scoring pretty good. Goals against, wow, look at Edmonton there, sub 2. We're going alright, 2.82. We're scoring more than we're letting in, which is important. Arizona is scoring the exact same rate, so are Anaheim. Power play, goals, what are we clipping at? 31%, pretty good. And penalty kill is pretty meh, but we're only 11 games in, so not a huge deal there. I'll worry about it once we get about a third of the way through the season, which is what, 27 games? So let's go up a couple weeks. See what we can do here. We'll also check our AHL team. Oh, Cedric Paquette has been injured. November 19. Okay, well, I'm just going to replace him with Hanzal. He should be back reasonably quickly. We're back for Colorado from the looks of it, eh? Alright, so let's go up to Edmonton, or past Edmonton. A bit weaker than normal this year's draft, apparently, eh? They want Höglander for Shane Gostisbehere. No, thank you. Höglander and 2 firsts. Yeah, no, not going to happen. We lost that one. So, have a look. He should be back reasonably soon, shouldn't he? Injury report. Let's have a squiz here, eh? It's a playable injury returning November 19, so I'm guessing I can probably put him in. We'll go forward a day. This is the 19th, and he should be back. So he is back now. So let's, so Hansel's played a few games for us already. I wasn't really expecting that. Wait, Cedric Paquette is a grinder? Are you kidding me? Is he really? Huh. I honestly did not know that. Is he really though? Hang on a second here. He is actually listed as a grinder. Is he listed as a third liner? He is not listed as a third liner though. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to change that because I need him to be a two-way forward. I honestly thought he was a two-way forward. Yeah, he's listed as a grinder. 2 years. I'm going to change that, I think. Or should we? Hang on, let me... No, screw it, we will. Yeah, I didn't know he was a grinder. Wearing number 13. Yeah, I'm going to change him to a two-way forward if I can find it. There we go. Because I think he is a bit more of a two-way player from what I remember of him. I don't think he throws the body too much around, but we will have a look. Yeah, put up 28 points that day, or that year. 11 minutes. Oh, he did throw the body pretty good, huh? Might be more of a power forward. Gives the puck away more than he takes away, though, unfortunately for us. But, yeah, whatever. We'll see how we go. I do wonder if, it makes me wonder what Carlson is now. I'm going to check that, actually. What is Melker Carlson? He is a two-way forward. Minor league player. Right-handed. Don't we have somebody who can do that? Yeah, him. No, that wasn't him. Was it Duke? Potentially Reed Duke could do it. Two-way forward, 81 face-offs. Again, he's only listed as an AHL top 6. That's potential, so... I don't think these guys have good enough face-offs. 65. And Hoagland, it's got 71. Yeah, not great. So I think we're just going to be stuck with these two guys at the moment. That's fine. So let's see, what do we got? We got 8 games to get up to a third of the way through the year. So basically here, if we go up to the Calgary, or past the Calgary game, that should get us up there, so we'll do that right now. Demko has lost morale. Don't know why. Probably individual performance, I guess. Now, December 1st, any player who has received a qualifying offer from their team but did not come to terms are prohibited from joining a franchise until next year. We don't have anybody. And we just lost 3 in a row there. That's bad. We are 15, 11, and 1. And we are 4th. We're in a playoff spot at this stage. Actually, I think we need to go 28 games, don't we? 28, 27, and 27, I think is how it works. Because that... oh, Hoagland has been injured. Okay. Who can we slot in? Have a look. Who do we have here? I think we could probably put in him as a lefty. We could also put in him, 21-year-old. Actually, yeah, let's put him in. He is a guy who is a young guy, right? How old is Vogt? 22. Picked up in the 2019 draft. was picked up in the 2020 draft. So how many? I think I am going to pick him for now. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I'm going to take off Murray. What is he? No, I'm going to take him off. Yeah, we'll take him off. I'm going to put in this guy here. And we'll put in Keppen here as the power forward. There we go. What? I'm not using a 3-on-3. Okay, fair enough. I need a forward though. Need a sniper. Goldobin, Bailey. Bailey. Yeah, go Bailey. Sweet. There we go. Job done. Another loss there. So 4 straight losses. Alright, so we do need to potentially mix something up. Bergman is upset because we've not played him. Mainly because we don't have any injuries right now. Alright, let's have a look at what we're doing. 28 games played. Third of the way through the season. Let's have a look at who is doing what for us. Just the forwards. So the first line is doing real good. Second line is doing pretty good. Third line, not too shabby. And the fourth line is going... Okay, so they're scoring. Our second line is a minus though. So maybe that could be somewhat improved. Defensively, our third line is a minus, but that's to be expected. Second line's not too bad. Broberg and Hamannek there, doing all right. What rating is he? He's a 79, okay. And what is our goalies doing? Reimer's playing real good. Demko is playing a bit meh. Okay. So what's working and what's not? We know our second line forward core is a bit dodgy. We're still scoring more than what we're letting in. Power plays come back to earth a bit. Our penalty kill is hot garbage. Alright, so we need to improve our PK. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. Edit lines. Penalty kill. What are we doing? We got Horvat and Anderson. There's not much we really can do there, is there? Nemeth and Pulock is a two-way forward. PT and Kara. Actually, I think I might need a righty on there. Okay, what about 3-man? I think I need to put Stetcher in, don't I? So I'm going to give Pulock a break here. And I'm going to put on Troy Stetcher. Because he did say he wanted a little bit more ice time. I'm going to take off Carlson. And I'm going to put in Petey. And I think I'm going to swap these two guys around. Or not. Is it Nemeth? It is Nemeth, okay. So, fine, we'll keep those two guys as is then. The 4-man, I don't know. I need a righty though, don't I? Who is a right-handed shot? Okay, well he's a sniper, so he don't count. Raquel is, but I don't think he is a... He's a playmaker, so that's not really going to count. Tanev potentially could as a lefty though. I could also put McEwen in as the grinder. I wonder if Raquel though could fit. I know he's listed as a playmaker, but you never know. Let's have a look. Where is he? Oh, he's a center, isn't he? Yes, he is. I don't think this will work. Oh, it did. There you go. He's a +1. So we're going to try that. I wonder if I could do that. What is Anderson listed as? 3rd line? 4th line, okay. I'm going to try that. We have mixed up our lines a tiny bit. And we'll see what we can do with the 4th line. Of the 4th line, the penalty kill. Our power play is going real good. Our 2nd line could probably be a little bit better, so we'll go halfway through the season. So what are we at? 28, so we need to get to 41, so 13 more games. There's 4. There's 8. There's 12. We could probably just go up to the end of the month. That'll take us roughly to halfway. So let's do that. We are the defending Stanley Cup champs, so we'll see if we can repeat. Höglander is back. Gadjevich is injured though. It's a playable injury though. Okay. We'll see how that goes. So Höglander comes in there. Keppen goes down there. And we'll see what we can do, eh? Gadjevich is back, so that's fine. Another loss against the Devils, so 5 in a row there before a win against Minnesota. Broberg and Höglander for Manson and Kovalchuk. So a defenseman and a winger for a defenseman and a winger. What has Josh Manson got? What is he? What is he and does he fit on our team? He's a right-handed defensive defenseman. Does not fit at all. He'll probably be better than Hamonic, but Hamonic has a much better contract. Nowhere near as long. So we're not going to take him. Kovalchuk, depth forward, sniper, forward line 3. Yeah, not going to happen, I don't think. Kind of like having our 2 young guys, so I'm going to cancel that one. Sorry, Minnesota. Broberg has been injured. Estimated return is March 11. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well. Good thing we got Bergman then, huh? But he's a righty. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I think we're going to have to... Okay, yeah. Bergman can come in, that's fine. But I think we need... We need somebody to come up. That's the problem. So I think we need Fanberg. So I'm going to bring him up. Wait, is he on waivers? It's a yes. So if he comes up, we're not going to be able to bring him back down because somebody's probably going to claim him. Jet Wu is a yes. Okay. So we could do that with Jet Wu. He is the only one. Alright, I'm just going to keep Bergman there. I know he's a righty, but we're just going to have to suck it up, I think. Extra attacker, huh? Tanev and... yeah, okay, it was going to be Broberg, but we want a young defenseman. I'm probably going to have to go Stetcher, actually. We can probably do that. We will go him. That does mean our special teams are going to have to change, because we're not going to put Bergman in there. So we need a guy who can shoot left. And isn't already on this. So the top 6 are out. So we could bring in him. Tanev can shoot left, can't he? Yes, he can. Let's do that. So we'll put him on the point. Yeah, that'll work. Power play. Bergman again. Yeah, that's not going to work, I don't think. Wait, hang on. Duclair shoots left, doesn't he? He does. I could... yeah, okay, let's put him in there. With 2 snipers, though. That's going to be pretty ordinary, but we'll see how it goes. PK... I'd rather Stetcher, to be honest, than him. So we'll put in Troy Stetcher. And we're not taking Bergman, unfortunately. We will take Pulock again. And we'll swap these guys around. There you go. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So we've lost him for a good chunk of time. Jet Wu, Hoglander, and a second for Manson and Kovalchuk. Absolutely not. First, Hoglander and Ciolfito, and a second. For Gostashbeer and Brassard. Okay, well, hang on. What are these guys at? What is Gostashbeer? Does he fit in? Left-handed offensive defenseman, so not really. If it was a two-way defenseman, I might have considered that. Depth forward, left-handed shot as a center. 76 face-off. Doesn't really fit in. Oh, we got to check if that Toronto guy fits in, don't we? Exit trading. Completely forgot about that. So we are halfway through the season. 22, 17, and 1, so not terrible. We are on a 4-game win streak, apparently. That's pretty handy. Calgary, San Jose, and us are the top 3 in our division so far. Halfway through the season. And with Brobo going down... yeah, I'm gonna check that Toronto one, eh? Obviously we can't use him because he is an RFA. He's a two-way forward, shoots right-handed. I'm going to scout him again, I think. Because why not? I don't think he can play, unfortunately. Yeah, years left, none. but he is an RFA. So in theory, we could potentially take him and re-sign him for next year, maybe. I guess we could see what Horvat wants. I didn't see any morale pop up for him, so let's see, what day are we up to? We are up to the last day of 2022. Okay, so let's see, does he want to resign? He does, okay, so that's a start. Let's have a look at morale. I didn't want roster moves, I wanted morale. Wrong game. Morale, there we go. Okay, so Nemesnikov. Currently have no concerns. We're looking for anything that says for ice time. Individual performance, that's fine. Okay, so he hasn't said anything in a while, so I think he's happy with his ice time. Ket. And where is he? Horvat, there we go. He's game morale because of ice time. Okay, that's fine then. Oh, he's not happy with his performance, that's the problem. So he's listed as a leader. So he is our captain, of course. Pulak is listed as a present, so is Petey, and so is Nemesnikov. So I wonder if we should take the A off of Besser and give it to Pulak now. Let's have a look. Where's jersey numbers? I don't know if we've done that already. Yeah, Stetcher has that. We might do that next year. I might take it off of Besser. I'll put it on Petey. I'll take it off Stetcher. And we'll put it on Pulak. Ordinarily I'd put it on Quinn, but I mean if Pulak's listed as that and Troy's actually, you know what, I'm going to do it now. I mean, you want the guys to be on that one as it is, right? So Stetcher's lost morale because of not being an alternate anymore. Same with Besser. And then the other two will be happy. Yes. So there we go. That's fine. Let's have a look at what Bo Horvat wants. He's currently on, what, 5.5 mil? I'm guessing he'll probably want a similar deal to Quinn and Brock. I don't think we'll get him for a cheap deal like Petey, unfortunately. So let's see. Offer a contract extension for Mr. Bo Horvat. 9.8 mil. That is a lot of money. I wonder if I can get a calculator up here. So I think the years are a bit off here. I'm going to go 6 years. That'll take him up to 33. 8.825. Okay, so let's have a look at what that is. 8.825. We can probably reduce that down a bit. We can probably get him for about, well, the numbers at 85% comes out as just over 7.5 mil. So we could probably get him for 7.75. At 6 years. Should we try that? I mean, we got the cap space, so it's not like we don't. So, I mean, technically I could do that, and it should go through. But he has been pretty good for us, so I'm wondering if we should give him like that. 7.75. Or should we just go around 8? What's Petey on? Petey is on 8. What is his thing? Second line is where he fits the best. And right now, tying up another 8 mil. Is it worth it, or is it worth trying to get somebody else? I do not want to trade him. That's the problem. But his morale's not brilliant. I wonder. Hang on a sec here. Hang on a sec here. How good is Nolan Patrick? Have they been playing Nolan Patrick? Or are they still stupid on it? No, they're still stupid on it. Of course they are. We have no idea about him. Alright, well, scout him. What did Gostisbehere do? He doesn't fit in, that's the problem though. And what's his deal at? 4.5 mil. Has he been moved? Or extended, sorry. He has. 3 years at 7. So Provorov has as well. Couturier they want to get rid of as well, but 7-year deal, I do not like that. Second line forward. Faceoffs is 90, it'd be useful. What is Patrick? Is Patrick a righty? He's a righty, isn't he? His faceoffs are listed as a 79, so he's good, but he's not brilliant. I'm going to keep scouting him, and we'll see about that. Because right now, we don't know enough about him, do we? Yeah, we don't know. It just says forward line 2, maybe. So I'm going to scout him, and we'll see what it comes up as for him. They're at 15, 14, and 7, so they're not doing that great. I don't really want to trade for that, but if Pulock could turn out to be the guy we need, that's the problem. So, not Pulock, what's his name? No, I've already forgotten his name. Patrick, Nolan Patrick, there we go, thank you. 3 games, 2 against Anaheim. Jet Wu, absolutely not. Jet Wu's going to be a key for us eventually. 2 losses and a win. Okay. Go up to the Friday there. And let's see what we have. I can go to our player search, right? Where's my board? Here, watch list, there we go. Okay, so has he... I can take Broberg off here. Unpin. Still says forward line 1. Okay, we're going to scout him again here. I wonder, what's the trade value for Raquel? Do they want Raquel? Probably not. They want to get rid of him. Where's Philly? They got a decent amount of cap space. So let's have a look here. What's Raquel's? Raquel has the cap space, but they don't have anything for that because reasons. Okay, well, let's see. Hang on. So if I just did this, if I went, say, Raquel, obviously over the cap, that's fine. For Nolan Patrick, they are over by $500,000. Okay. So then if I did Bo Horvat here, so I'm going to take off Raquel. And I'm sorry, take him off. I'm going to put Horvat on here. But I'm going to retain some salary. I'm going to retain half of it because it's just 1 year. So if I did that, that would go through. And they would still have $1 million. I mean, he's a rental for them. Thing is, I do really want Nolan Patrick on this team because I think he would be perfect for us. But we don't really know what he is. It just says second line as a power forward. I mean, no games played, so we don't really know what he does. His last full game was here, or full season I should say. Okay, so if I... hang on a sec. What has he done? Like when he was here, what did he do? In terms of giveaways and takeaways, he was pretty good. Okay, so he was pretty good. 80 overall. His morale will be shot because he's not being played. How close are we on with Raquel? They don't want him, they do want to give him up. Okay, so they are a bit over. So if I retained some salary here, if I retained like a good $1.5 million, they'd have $1 million left, right? No, they wouldn't. Okay, so where would he be on this team? If we have a look at Philadelphia, where would he be on that team? Oh, wait, what? It went edit instead of view. Okay, hang on. View lines, there we go. Excellent game, huh? Okay, so let's have a look at Philly. Why are they not playing him? They got James Van Riemsdyk, Sean Couturier, Jacob Voracek, Giroux, Couture, Jan Kronk, Lindholm, Konechny, Williams. I'd have put him in there, but whatever. Farabee, Vorobiev, and Ruptsov. Okay, hang on a sec here. So if we did this, I was trying to think what we could potentially do here. We could move Broberg because he's injured. How is their defense looking? They got no one really, do they? Yeah, they need right-handed shots, don't they? If we moved Broberg and Bergman. They could use Bergman straight away. They could probably like move Olsner up to the first line, Myers up one, and then put him on that line there. Potentially. Let's have a look. Let's have a think about this. Let's have a think about this. If we propose a trade with the Pittsburgh, no, not Pittsburgh, the Philadelphia Flyers, they want to give up Couturier. They want to give up Gostisbehere. They want to give up Patrick. They want to give up Claude Giroux and Logan Couture. Okay, so let's think about this. So if I gave them Broberg is obviously injured, so he can't be used for them. However, where is he? Literally, where is he? Oh, Bergman, there he is. Okay, so if we moved, say, him, I know this is asking a lot, but if we wanted, say, Gostisbehere, and we also wanted Nolan Patrick for argument's sake. So say we want these guys. Oh, hang on. Gostisbehere has... Didn't he get re-signed to like a ridiculous contract? 3 years at 6 mil, 7 mil. What has he been putting up here? How good is he defensively? Is he any good defensively? Gives the puck away way too much because he's an offensive defenseman. Yeah, okay. It's not really going to work, is it? I was going to maybe change him to be a two-way defenseman, but I don't think that would work. So I think we're stuck with that. Okay, so it's going to have to be... So move him. Bergman stays. So if we did this, it would have to be Raquel and retention, I think. Unless they got someone who has low trade value, but a ridiculous amount of money. Let's have a look here. Do they have any of that? Voracek, 2 years left. I'd want with 1 year left. Van Riemsdyk, 1 year left, not extended. Okay. Alright, so here could be potentially the start of something here. So what is JVR listed as? Sniper. Borderline 1. Listed as a third line scoring forward. Okay, hang on a second here. So if we did that, essentially what we would be doing here is we'd be giving up probably Raquel. I could probably move him to a power forward, because I know in previous games that's what he was listed as. And I could probably move Tanev if they want him. So let's have a look here. Left wingers. They don't want Tanev. And they don't want him either. So what are you? Yeah, it doesn't actually say. He's okay on the third or fourth line. He's only okay on the third, so that makes a bit more sense. So if I did like that, Raquel and Chiara for Nolan Patrick. So essentially, Patrick replaces Raquel on that second line. Raquel also replaces JVR for them. And they're also getting him. And maybe I could throw in a young guy. Hang on a sec. Who do they actually want here? That I would not mind giving up. Okay, so Wakabayashi, potentially. A right-handed two-way defender. Engren, who is a center playmaker. Pretty ordinary face-offs though, 69. But he was our first-round pick. Stillman, I think, is a sniper, who potentially could be a replacement for Brock Besser in the future. Maybe it's Wakabayashi. He is a right-handed defenseman. I think Clark is as well. Two-way defender. So Wakabayashi might be the guy here. So if I did that, for example, that would probably go through. It would help them out. What do you reckon, guys? You reckon we should make that trade? Raquel and Kiara and Wakabayashi, who's not playing, for Patrick and JVR. Now, JVR is pretty old from memory. Kiara is 28. Raquel's 29. JVR is 33. And Patrick's 24. So potentially we could do that. We could do that right now. It would help them out a little bit in cap space. Would also help us out. Abby is thinking about jumping up here. Yes, she has. How you going, Abby? A word from our sponsor. Why are you up here? Hey? You don't usually come to visit me when I'm streaming. Usually you're sitting on top of your scratching post fast asleep. She's probably going to rub all over the microphone, aren't you? No, she's just chilling. I wouldn't mind doing that. That might go through because they do want to give these guys up. They don't want these two, but they do want Wakabayashi. The problem is there isn't a problem, is there? We could give them a roster player, couldn't we? Because Hansel we have. So who do they want? If we gave them a roster player, like if we said, this guy here, what are you? Left wing playmaker. Potentially we don't need that. Potential of low top 6 forward. That wouldn't be bad. Like if we did that, for example, that would probably go through. Now the reason I'm thinking about this is, Raquel and Patrick straight up swap. Right? They're getting two guys they want. JVR would slot in for us on that third line left wing as a power forward. And then we would move Kiara to our backup forward. And then we would push down Hansel. That's my thinking. Because I don't think we need him. Right now, I don't think we need him. What is he? He's 70 overall. He's 21 years old. He's got low top 6 potential. So that's not too bad. Wakabayashi is top 4 potential as a right-handed defensive defenseman. But we have a real good defensive defenseman in Clark. Is it Clark? Yes. So I wouldn't mind doing that. Jet Wu is going to be on our team as our eventual defensive defenseman to replace Hamonic. Hoglander fits in on that second line. So eventually, possibly, Nolan Patrick could fit in on that first line for us. And we would essentially be... Should we do that? Should we put him on the first line? And no, we can't do that, can we? Because we need that right-handed shot. Yeah, okay. Eventually we'd probably have to move... Oh, we could potentially move Horvat, couldn't we? But I don't think Patrick has the face-offs as what Horvat does. I think Horvat is still better by some margin. They don't want Horvat, actually. But let's have a look at his face-offs anyway. Isn't it like 80-something? 89. Just thought about something we potentially could do there. We could move Bo up to the first line and put Patrick in on the second line. We could potentially do that as well. Because I don't think Nemesnikov... Yeah, he fits perfectly or best on that first line. That's our problem with him. So, if we're going to make a move, that I think is what we would probably do. The question is, are we making our team better by doing this? I think we are, but we could use a defenseman. That's the problem. We could use a team that has an abundance of defensemen that wouldn't mind taking an injured Broberg, potentially. I am really thinking about this one. And, you know what? I think we're going to pull the trigger on this. I think we are. Of course, Raquel missed out on our playoff run last year. But they've got too many forwards. That's the problem with Philly. Correct? They've got way too many forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They've got 14 guys who are listed as an 80 or better. If we take off 2 and give them 1, then in theory they should be able to play that guy. So yeah, I'm going to do this, I think. I'm going to take a punt here. So I'm going to take this. Let's try it. We are saving salary to re-sign our pending free agents and are not comfortable with the idea of taking on extra salary. It's got to be him, doesn't it, Raquel? Do we give him Horvat? Do we give them Horvat for a year? If we went Horvat, then they don't get these two. So if we did Bo Horvat, we would have to give them somebody. So it'd have to be this guy. That's very much in our favor. And of course Horvat is... Oh, but that's a lot of... Potentially then I could push up. I don't really want to lose Horvat, that's the problem though. I mean, he is playing pretty good for us. But I also don't want to take on cap space with a 5-year thing for Raquel. Who else do we have that is on a low thing here? So what do they got? They want Clark. They're not getting Clark. They want guys in our AHL team. They don't care about the others, which is surprising to me. Who's got... Yeah, because we just re-signed him as well. I don't want to take on that deal unless I give them... I could make it worthwhile for them, to be brutally honest. So if I still wanted this, I would probably give them... Who did I say? It was that defenseman, wasn't it? Where is he? Wakabayashi, yeah, there you go. So I could still do that. They don't want that. They didn't re-sign JVR, did they? God, I hope not. They did not. Abby, why are you standing on my keyboard? Hang on a sec. Let me move that down so you don't click any of the buttons. Abby, hang on a sec, everybody. Get off my keyboard. I'll move it for you, okay? How's that? Is that better for you? I think that's good. I thought I muted that. I guess I did not mute that. Oh well, whatever. The advantages of a wireless keyboard, ladies and gentlemen. Who could we take? Couture's got a little bit as well. This is a tough one, eh? I could just like force it through, but what would I be comfortable with taking on salary for him though? Like if I took on say a mil, essentially he would become a $4.75 million player. The problem is, would I be comfortable taking that on? And I don't know. I don't know. I might. Maybe we should do that for our next stream, huh? Since it is nearly 12. So I'm gonna... We'll save that. Matthew Tkachuk put up 5 points for Calgary against the Bruins there. Not bad. He got a hattie too. Gibson, their goalie for Anaheim, will be out for 5 weeks. Oof. Okay, so we have... I guess the other thing we could potentially look at is which defensemen are available. We didn't bother doing that. We could probably do that. Skaters matching block, that's all we're doing. So no one from Anaheim. Young guys for them, young guys. We're looking for defensemen. I thought that was Seth Jones for a second. I'm like, wait, what? Pretty sure that's not right though. 2 years left. Okay, interesting. I have Dylan. He's a defensive defenseman, ain't he? Yeah, left-handed. That wouldn't be bad. Wait, who's this Suzuki guy? Ryan Suzuki. Playmaker. Okay. That's not... No, Nick Suzuki's the guy I'm thinking of, isn't it? Okay, Chicago have Joel Edmondson, who again I think is a defensive defenseman, yes. DeHaan wouldn't be bad, but I think he's a offensive guy, so it's not really going to help. Colorado have Ian Cole. Defensive defenseman as well. No one wants to give up their two-way defenseman. Eric Johnson, right-handed. Dang. I think he was a former first overall pick, wasn't he? Yeah. I think I vaguely remember reading that. Jamel Smith, depth forward, center, two-way forward, 75 face-off, not bad, and Gustav Nyquist. He's dropped off a bit, eh? Harrison, Jamie Drysdale, right-handed, offensive defenseman, dang it. Harley, Thomas Harley, two-way defender, left-handed. No idea about him. He's on the Texas Stars, apparently. We're looking for someone who potentially could replace Broberg right now. And still be young enough that it's not going to matter. It'd be nice, Seth Jones, but I doubt it. I don't think they want to do that. Matt Dumba? Ooh, Jared Spurgeon. But he's a righty, isn't he? Yes, he is. Brodeen, 3 years, left-handed. Defensive pairing to all power play lines. 3 years. That wouldn't be bad. Josh Manson, 6 years. That's a lot of contract. Jonas Brodeen. That could be an interesting one. Do they want Broberg? First of all. They do. Are they trying to save cap space? No. They got a record that's slightly better than us. Okay, well, let's have a look at their defensive core here. What do they got? Dumba, Manson, Spurgeon, Brodeen. And then they got Addison and Johansson. So their top 4 is set. The problem is that Broberg will be back at some point. So if he turns out that he's going to be a lot better, because what is he listed as? He's listed as the top 4 potential here. Broberg, I think, is also top 4. Yes, he is. Problem is we don't know now what he is because he's injured. But I think keeping him would be important. So I think realistically it's Philly. It's what we want to do with that. We could save... Problem is I'd feel bad for Raquel because he was injured last year, so he didn't get the chance to play for us in the Cup final. But he was a key part of it, wasn't he? I'm going to think about that, I think. I will definitely think about it. So, next episode, I think we'll start it from there, eh? Actually, we could just go up to that Philadelphia game, couldn't we? I mean, that is the team we're thinking of making a move for. We'll go forward again. Do we beat Edmonton? We do. 6-4. Regulation win there. Suck at Edmonton. Yeah. Anyway. PD, basically a point a game. Yeah, it's a tough one thinking about it, isn't it? Anyway, I think that will probably do. So let me save that. And maybe we do make that move for next time. So that is saved. So let me go back to the chat screen. There we go. And I think we're good. The thing is, we could move that and then we would have to sign all that for a year, or sorry, 6 years. But we don't know how much Patrick wants. Patrick could want like a ridiculous deal in a couple years, but he's not playing, which is why I wouldn't mind doing that. We have the cap space right now, so I think potentially it could be a pretty good one for us, but I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. But anyway, we will worry about that, I think, next time. The capture card is actually working. I think I mentioned that earlier, but it was a cheap capture card that we bought off Amazon last year, and it was working fine for a few months, and then it just stopped registering audio. Video was still working. I mean, you saw plainly that video today is on the capture card. Obviously, the audio was working as well. I found a fix for it. I don't know how, but I'm guessing an update from Windows screwed it up. I went into the generic, the sound settings for Windows, and the capture card was listed there, but for some reason Windows had muted it. So the volume was on 0. So I changed that and it's working perfectly. Go figure, right? Anyway, so that does mean that eventually we'll be able to do our Nintendo Switch games, we'll be able to do our PlayStation 3 games. So I'm looking at things like, as we both mentioned about a month ago, I think, we have Final Fantasy VII, the remake, on PS4. We have the Crisis Core one on Switch. We also have the original Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 3, so technically we could play the entire game on 3. But the main reason was that we weren't thinking of doing that was because the capture card was screwed up. But now it's not, so yeah. I'm pretty happy with that it's not an issue with the capture card, and it was just a settings issue. I'm pretty happy about that. But I think that will do for us. As I mentioned, we will be back tonight. Probably our usual time, so 6 hours from now, we'll be back in Vikings Wolves of Midgard co-op, me and my partner, playing that thing. As I said, we're getting close to the end of that game. I think we got the last mission to do, but I think we'll probably do a few of the leveling up side missions before we tackle that. Whether we get to it tonight, I don't know. In terms of next games to do, we probably won't be doing Hogwarts Legacy due to all the current storm surrounding it. We probably will just play that in our own time offline. As I mentioned, we got Final Fantasy VII. We can also do the after years for Final Fantasy IV. We'd like to do Champions of Norat. We've got a lot of games that we can do that are some are 2-player, some are single player. So we got options. So it's not like we're struggling to figure that out, but we just don't know what we're going to do next. But I think from me today, that is going to be it. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you have an awesome rest of your Friday or Saturday if you're over in the Australia, New Zealand kind of area. It's probably very early in the morning for you over there. So I hope your weekend is real good, and we will catch you tonight with some co-op Vikings. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, I guess. So have a good one. Thanks for watching, everybody, and catch you next time.